Family, friends, hope your day's going well. Got an update on the layout. Thought I'd just show you a few things that we've done, or I've done. Since last time I was at the layout, it's been a while, sorry. Summer came and, anyway, you know how that goes. Outside work happens. So anyway, I'll give you a grand tour here. Well, not a grand tour. As a tour of the section I worked on. So here we go. Alright, so this little section we've been working on for a while. The mountain and the streams and the bridge and all that's been done. And then I wanted to do something here as another something else might look at when you're coming into the room. And so we've got some picnic areas, we've got some camping areas, and yeah, cute little tents and cabins. And then I found some cabins online that I really liked. And I'll give this guy a shout out because he was a really nice guy. He did a really good job for me. But these are the cabins. They're really cool. They're really nice. They're really detailed. The log ends stick out. Probably hard to see on the video, but in real life you can see the log ends stick out where the cabins go together. And really nice model to put together. They were pretty easy to put together. They seem quite sturdy, and very happy with them. So I'll give you the guy's name here in just a second. The other thing that I did was I made a pavilion. Got some tables and chairs underneath there, kind of hard to see, but that's a place for people to eat and barbecue. And then the other little item that we have here in this area is a swing set, and this is made out of brass square tubing, and then the metal wires that are the chains are a guitar string from the local music shop, and then I just put some people on the seats. And it is a little bit bigger than N scale should be, but this is about as small as I can physically work. My big fat fingers, this is it. So anyway, it turned out pretty cute though. I like it. So that's a new addition there. And then me and my sweetheart were down visiting our second oldest son, and his wife and our granddaughter. And I had to go to the whole local hobby shop, because you have to do that when you leave your own town. You have to go see the local hobby shop. And this is a Woodland Scenics model, and they're always a little bit more than I think they should be, but they have so much detail. You can see bicycles in there, you can see fire hydrants, there's garbage cans and benches to sit on and picnic tables. There's a couple of gals in rollerblades running around taking orders. And this diner obviously is a little older than what I'm modeling era-wise, but I think it has lived this long because it's in a really good area. That's the story anyway, but it's a really cute model, and really happy with it, so it ended up being here. And then the blank spot here on the left either will be more parking or an office for the rental of the cabins and the slide, which I'll show you in just a second. So here's the name, and this was one of his, this is the log cabin that I got, and traintimehobby.com, and he did a really good job, a really good quality product. This is kind of a picture of the one that I did. I wanted windows in the back of the cabin, and it wasn't part of the original design of the cabin. I'll show you what they look like. But so I bought one cabin, put it together, and realized I wanted windows on the back of it because I walk around all of this and you get to see the back and the front. So I emailed him, I ordered 7 more cabins, and he sent me enough windows for all 8 cabins and didn't charge me a penny more. So I just wanted to give him a little business. If it's something you're looking for, a cabin, he does HO as well, and it's a good quality product and a really good pricing. That was like $14-15 per cabin, which was right in the ballpark with what I could find from other places. So anyway, so that's the cabins. The next thing I've done is I've done a slide over here, like the old metal slides that we used to have when we were kids. They don't have them anymore. I don't know why, but anyway. So I did the slides. We were thinking water slide at first, but there was more to it than just putting them down, and I didn't want to deal with it. So anyway, so we just did metal slides, and then I had some stairs and railing that I had from another model. So that's how that ended up in the middle. Obviously we have no landscaping yet, just got the dirt brown instead of white plaster. So that's the next thing, is to get the dirt and the trees and the bushes and the people and all that in place. Then I'll have a more complete looking scene. So another new addition to the layout is P51 Mustang. Got this at Hobby Lobby. They had a couple, but I only bought one. Wish I would have bought both of them now. You can see I mounted it to the wall with a rod. So if you're at the right position, you don't see the rod and you see the plane. But anyway, just something else to look at when you're looking around the layout. So farm seam, after I get the slides done, will probably be the next. I'm struggling with finding a material that will create a nice furrow look that I can plant plants on top of, and also where it would look like there would be water in the bottom of the furrows when you're irrigating. So that's kind of held me up. I'm still looking. I'll find something obviously, but not sure what it is just yet. Something completely unrelated to my layout. I'm a member of a train club, and they've asked me to build a trestle set, and I've never built a trestle set before in my life. And there's a small bridge. Obviously it's only one span because that's all the farther I've got. Tomorrow night is club night, so I'm going to take it down and set it up in the area that it's supposed to be in, and then I'll be able to kind of see if I'm doing it correctly or I'm doing it incorrectly, and get a better idea of size. Really weird to build something I can't put in the model and kind of watch as I'm building it. I watched a ton of videos on how to do it, and every single video I watched they suggested me to make a template up. So that's what this mess of little blocks of wood on this big piece of wood, and that's, you just lay the sticks in place and you glue them and you square them up, and yeah, pretty straightforward, easy to do. So I'll give you a future update on this as we go along. Maybe I'll even show you when it's done at the layout. So then the final update, you already got to see a sneak peek of it. I splurged and bought a couple locomotives, and these are done by Skell Trains, and they're a plastic locomotive, but they have the quality of what you would find in a brass locomotive. They have all the correct levers, the MU hoses, the cut levers, the stairs are painted, the handrails are painted. This camera is not going to do justice to I'm trying to get it to focus a little bit better. Anyway, the nose has grab irons on it, and it has the correct antenna array on the top. It has sun screens, and then the louvers on the side of the locomotive are see-through. There we go. And so I saw this I had a couple of brass locomotives, and this detail was on the brass, but I've never seen it in plastic on any other model. But it's just beautifully done, and I bought 2 of the 6 numbers they had in Union Pacific, and recommend them to anybody. A little bit over $200 for the DCC controlled, but definitely would recommend if you're going to spend $140, go spend the other $60 and get the sound and the controller. The odd thing about this is you can kind of see the top of the nose and the walkway. It's almost an almond colored gray. It's not even a gray. And from the forums that I've been able to read and people that I've talked to, I guess this is correct. It just looks really strange. I think a darker gray would have been more appropriate, but hey, I don't decide those things. So anyway, let me back up just a little bit here, and we'll get them started up. And we'll do a run by so you can kind of see them a little bit more up close. So we got a headlight, and they got ditch lights that are independent of the headlight. Startup sequence. And the horn is really awesome. But the bell comes on after the horn. And I don't know if that's normal, like in the real prototypical world, if that's what they've designed it to do nowadays, or if I need to go in and change the setting. I'm still trying to figure that out. So if you know, let me know. Anyway, but nice horn, that's for sure. So let me get back up a little bit, and we'll get this thing running around. I'll let it get over to the bridge over there and give you an idea of what it can do. Got about 40 cars on it right at the moment, so. But they got a really nice startup. They got a really nice slowdown. The board is pre-programmed to help you do that, make it look better. So pretty cool. Less for me to worry about. So anyway, appreciate you guys. Thanks for watching. Hope your day is a good one. And we will chat with you later.